What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video. This video, we are going to continue training for the CM that's coming up later this month. And we are here with Gentildonna just to give her a shot. I mean, pretty much we have a lot of Umas that we're going to give a shot for this CM since it's medium distance and there's just too many choices to choose from. I guess it depends on the Umas I actually pick, but there's just a lot even when it comes down to positions and all that. There's all different. So we're just gonna give Gentildonna a chance. It's actually been, I think, quite a bit. Maybe like 2 months, maybe, since I trained her. At least it feels like it's been 2 months since I trained her. So here we are, Gentildonna. As for the setup, I was actually thinking really hard on what support card to use because I chose Gentildonna and immediately I was like, wait, does that mean I need check? So that's why I have simply Rudolph here. Even though I can use mine, the problem is it's not even a single copy, so I don't even want to give that a try. I don't have a Pasa, so if from what I remember, check is going to be a really good skill for this CM. And I feel like I'll probably just borrow this Simply Rudolph, even though I feel like there was another one. It was Dance to Flame, the stamina card. That one, I'm just going to roll with 2 stamina cards because it is what it is. I don't really have another power card unless I go Nishino Flower. Unless it was Wise. I mean, a Chaser, then I could use Ayabe instead if I wanted to give a little bit more power. But then that would lead me to worry more about Guts. So I don't know, really. I don't know really what kind of setup I'll go, especially depending on the Uma I use. So I'll just go with whatever I feel like is okay. And I'll go with this for now. So for the 2 speed cards, we're using my Dormente and Still in Love. I do have, like I said, I do have Almond Eye, but she only has 1 copy on her, which is an issue. Technically, I can use her, but it won't be as great as 3 copies. For the stamina cards, Super Creek and Air Shakur, pretty much the same, but you know, Air Shakur, I'm pretty much just using it just to have that 2 stamina cards. Or I could put Nishino Flower, like I said, or maybe a Gus card, but only one I could think of that I can use is literally Haru. So I don't know. And then of course the Speed Symbol card along with the Rudolph Wise card. So we're gonna start on that. And while that's loading up, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. You're either free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join a circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or to the circle request channel in the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, well, we can't get started if the training's not ready. So also heads up, this video might be an hour late or so, maybe less, depending on how how long this video is, and because however long this video is will dictate how long it'll take for it to completely edit with all the rendering and all that, and then of course to upload. So I could squeeze this in on by the time it hits normal time. I could. It all depends on my pacing. If I go at a pretty fast pace, maybe get this done in like half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. I'll probably get it in time. 40 minutes might be pushing it. Because it all depends on the rendering process. But either way, we're going to get started with the comments section now. So starting off with Novas. First one says, this might be my first CM in this scenario. My first CM in this scenario. I think so because you didn't do the first CM, right? Or was that a League of Heroes when it first came out? Or whatever it was. You didn't basically do it that month because you didn't bother learning because you were getting ready for your vacation, pretty much, I would assume. And then when you came back, you focused on Wuwa and other games. And then it wasn't until like literally last month where you started focusing on it, which was also the League of Heroes month. So I say that was a good month to come back to, since it was the League of Heroes. It kind of just gave you that, let me just train and not really care really too much about going for like high training results, I guess, if you want to put it that way. And then now it's a CM. You pretty much got the gist of things, so I'd say you're in a pretty good place. Since my lineup for this CM won't be meta by any means, Donna, Verxina, Vivlos. I think besides Donna, Verxina, and Vivlos, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll try my best to get Vivlos done to a point where I feel comfortable. I've done short mile dirt and prep for the Legends race. I'm assuming you mean the Masters race. Now I'm working on my long distance Umas. The medium Legends race is a joke if you have Donna. I might train a long distance or Ferb just because I want to cheese it. Overall, I am doing 9 runs or so per day, and 3 or 4 of those might just be an early reset. Mandatory stamps per Nokia Sensei. So it's about 5 to 6 actual runs per day. Full runs, for what it sounds like. That's still good. That's still a good amount. It's summer, and yeah, the sun is bad. It's funny, it kind of cooled off a bit, so I guess we're still kind of like, obviously, towards summer, but at the end of spring, obviously. But I'm not looking forward to once it hits like July, August, so I'll enjoy whatever cooler weather we can get. Now, June, whatever last cold, decent weather, warm weather, not hot weather, warm weather or cold weather, I'll take it. High temperature is bad, and people are more feisty and angry than during winter. Well, yeah, because the heat normally can make people more irritated easily. Why do people enjoy hot places? Because these hot places, well, it depends what hot places we're talking about. If it's just the beach, that explains it. Water parks, I guess, yeah, that explains it as well, because they're just enjoying the water. But it's like, at the end of the day, when you leave the beach or the water park or whatever hot places there are to enjoy, at the end of the day, it's still gonna be hot. It's still gonna be hot. So I don't know. I'll never know as well. But yeah, Miyabi's gonna get power creep sooner than I thought. For sure, for Zenless, I'm kind of less worried about it since they do have more guys in general, and those are skippable. For the most part, yeah. For the most part. Wasn't Monica the villain or something? I believe that was Sarah. Monica is the actress that Billy simps for. I don't even remember her. I hope she is a supporter too, so that my Evelyn would be double buff. Yeah, I did say she was part of the Stars of Lyra, aka also Astra's rival. So I don't know where you got villain from that, even though I did kind of explain her. I'm pretty sure I explained her. If not, then there you go. My bad if I didn't explain her already, but I feel like I may have. But yeah, she's just Astra's rival. Billy's simp. So that's it. I still think Wuwa's shop reset is very weird compared to others. I have all my other gacha with their monthly shop reset, and then there's Wuwa. Nada. This version update thing is kind of tilting a bit, not gonna lie. I don't know. It kind of doesn't really make a difference if you think about it, because you still get it pretty much once a month. So it doesn't necessarily change anything. It's just We just get it whenever the version updates that month. It still updates a month, but it's just on a different time. Which it doesn't bother me because at least every version, whenever the new version comes up, whenever it updates, I know that I can just go to the shop and grab it. Although yes, every other gacha, all the Hoyos are pretty much every month. I think I want that. Or yeah, every beginning of the month, like any other game. I don't really have a problem with it. It doesn't really bother me. Uh-oh, casual shoo alert. Well, I could have done more for fan count. If I didn't reset my runs as often. I've been grinding my donkey off because the scenario is just a gateway to the next one where I'll truly pop off. We'll see. The only way you'll truly pop off is if you actually do put in the time. That's the only way. If you put in the time. Then Tanoki says, nah, man. You peaked Mecca. It's all downhill from here. Did he peak in Mecca? Did he peak? And Noah says, your free-to-play meta mentality won't affect me. Then Tanoki says, it's over. Have you seen the number of clocks side games just gave out for free? I fear more RNG next scenario. Then Nova says, thought Eugen had negative juju vibes, but you do too? Maybe. And then Tanoki says, well, it's consensus that this scenario is RNG. It is. I mean, pretty much every scenario is RNG. It's just, it depends what kind of shenanigans they want to add along with it to add more to it. All I'm doing is saying that side games is being nice, and I'm fear-mongering. This game has been pure RNG since the beginning. It's just more obvious when there's gimmicks like this, these stamps here. That's all I can say about it. Don't really care about the clocks because I just have a lot of clocks. Is ChatGPT outdated or something? Recommending videos from a year ago? Man, what a bot. I don't know. It is weird, but because I did obviously train Cap more as time went on, so yeah, I find it weird that it did do that. But it was the original Cap, but either way, if he just put a Guri Cap, kind of weird I chose a year ago when I literally trained her not like last week or 2 weeks ago. At least posted a video. I heard a lot of Expedition reviews, but I'm not a fan of that aesthetic, so to speak. As a long-time fan of Danganronpa, I just have to play that game. Makes sense? With that being said, this month is going to be packed with games that I want to try. Shadowverse 2, Musume Global, Ethereal Restart, which is this week, Rune Factory, the latest game, and Nekpara After. Pretty much this month is just Musume Global. Do you hear the excitement? And Ethereal Restart, which will be interesting. I will figure out how I feel about it, I guess, after some time playing it. But as of right now, just wait in the next few days. I have close to 19k in Zenless, so I should have enough to get the new chick and her weapon. For Uwa, it's not looking so good. I still need to farm everything before the next version drops, which is next week. Oh, speaking about Zenless, I was gonna mention this because in the Deadly Assault video, I said that I wanted to get this out of the way before the new update of the new version tonight. That was supposed to be tonight, out of assumption, but it turns out it's releasing on Thursday the 6th. At least that's what I was told, and that's what I seen. Because also Hugo's banner doesn't end yet, so I figured they wouldn't update unless Hugo's banner was ending. So yeah, sadly gotta wait another 2 days before 2.0, but it's whatever. It's not like there was anything going on at the moment. Already finished the events and all that, so I guess it's all right. I guess it's all right. For Wu, it's not looking so good. I still need to farm everything before the next version job. Why does it feel like every Wu patch is like a mini-versary or something? I don't know. Maybe it depends on the event, I guess, or because sometimes they do have certain things that makes it like celebratory feeling or festive, kind of like the festival. This time around is the anniversary, so it doesn't matter. That we don't really. It was expected, I guess. Miniversary? I don't know, because for the most part, each update patch have been felt the same, except for like, of course, the big ones like the half anniversary and the anniversary right now. But each patch has been pretty much the same, where they'll release like some kind of story, whether if it's a main story, event story, or a companion story. And then they'll have some kind of other smaller events along with it. So usually that's the case. So I think that's why, because they usually just have a lot of things to go along with every update. Maybe that's why. Zenless, after you do everything, it just feels dead. It just feels dead unless you're doing some farming or I don't know, damage testing, or just doing stuff, side stuff and all that. Other than that, you're not doing anything in Zenless and in these games. I was training my Christmas Bright while listening to this video. Got a UC7 with SN Long, so maybe that's that. I will have to work on 2 more long distance Umas before I can just chill for a bit. Good for you. And that is it for Nova. So thank you for all the comments, Nova. Appreciate it as always. Next comment is going to be from Rick. And the first one, or first only one says, for my monthly Uma ticket, I got Bubblegum Fellow. Ooh. Seeing you get Bubblegum Fellow gives me hope for all the Umas that I didn't get that I wanted. Such as Bubblegum Fellow. Which is actually kind of funny. Perfect timing, because you can use it for this CM. Because she was made for medium distance, if I'm not mistaken. I seem to have gotten randomly a lot of the newer Umas, but not Gentildonna. Oh, that's unfortunate that I can't use that or train her there, so. I randomly got Durandal, Rhinecraft, and Bubblegum Fellow. Dang, if I can get Durandal and Bubblegum Fellow off the ticket, I'd be happy. I'd be happy. I still haven't used Rhinecraft and Bubblegum Fellow. I need to start prepping for this CM. Did 2 runs with a Guri, but they weren't good runs. Hey, if you want, you could try Bubblegum Fellow. She was, like I said, made for medium distance, if I'm not mistaken. And then Nova, where is she? Where is this? Nova responded saying, Durandal actually won my Legends race for me. She's OP for some reason. Man, I wish I had Durandal. But other than that, thank you, Rick, for your comment. Appreciate it as always, and Nova for replying. Next comment is going to be from Eugen. Late scheduled lunch, and Nova first again. Boo boo. Nova says, no beating me. I have my alarm clock set at 12 p.m. So 9 a.m. 9 a.m. for me. So you're, dang, Nova, you're about to wake up. I need to get this. I need to get this done. I need to get this done. And then the next one, last one from Eugen says, the score were swap and you didn't notice the trap. I swapped position for monthly fan count and you can confirm it on Discord. I see. So it turns out you swapped Eugen yours and Nova's. You know, you know why I didn't notice a trap? You want to know why? It's because I had 100% trust in you. You know what you did? Decrease that by a few points. Watch yourself, Eugen. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. It was a trap only because I have 100% trust in you. You're messing with my trust in you. You better watch yourself. You better watch yourself. So it turns out I did more than... I still did more than Nova then? Because I remembered I was in the 20s. Yeah, so it turns out I did more than... That doesn't add up. That doesn't add up though. If Nova was doing 5 to 6 full runs a day, and I wasn't, that whole month of May. Actually, I don't even know which part of May he actually started. I don't know if it was in the beginning or not, but still, regardless, I was doing at least 2 to 3 a day. He was doing at least 5. I'll say at least 5, at the very least. It's still kind of weird to me. It doesn't add up. If he was doing a lot more runs than I was. Either a lot of those runs were quits than completions, then that would make more sense. Other than that, I don't know. Other than that, I don't know. But in general, watch out, Eugen. Watch out. I got my eye on you. What did Noel say? To be fair, I still did way more than last month's. Oh yeah, because last month you didn't really care because you were focused on other games and slowly adapting back to Uma, I would say. Other than that, thank you, Eugen, for all the comments and Nova for replying. And lastly, we got comments from Tanoki. Right? That's it. Just Tanoki. Making sure. Yeah. And the first one says, probably needs rental Ayabe, Christmas Ayabe. There are many on Uma Pure DB. No need to settle with X Ayabe bad white factors or Summer Goshi good white factors. I actually did, because like I said, I didn't want to spend... It did take me like 5-10 minutes. I didn't want to spend the 5-10 minutes prior to recording. That's the reason why I didn't do it in yesterday's video. After that, I did do a training after, but before I did look for a Christmas Ayabe that had pretty good white factors. So it's all good with that. I figured I needed to update some of the friends or Umas that I follow in friends list, so I did that. As for the card, Stamina Shakur really needs 3LB. I'd probably go Speed Dora over Stamina Shakur and borrow Power Buena. So that means I have to either somehow get Guts up through the 1 Stamina card. Maybe Inheritance. I think I may have some Inheritance, but I don't think it'll reach 1200 if I wanted to go for 1200 on that. I might have to give up on 1200, trying to get 1200 Guts just like this, because this is pretty low still, but I still kind of have a chance depending on how the training goes, because I have gotten it to 1200 with the two stamina setup. Unless I completely neglect Guts And then I can go for that. I'll just have more power, if anything. Of the power card. And that is, yeah, that's pretty much... Yeah, that's pretty much it. But we'll see. I'll probably try it out still, just to see. Because obviously, I can give it a shot. At least to me, it feels like I have to completely abandon Guts, because I don't think I'll be able to make it at 1200, because I already struggle with just 2 stamina cards to get it to 1200. So yeah, unless I get most of my inheritance there somehow, and somehow get good Guts rolls, trainings throughout I'll say the video, but training, it may or may not work. But I feel like unless I completely abandon Guts, then I don't see the power card working. I can see we're helping out the stamina. But yeah, that's all I got. Got OG Teo from the free 3-star medal. Might be a fun pick for medium once I get enough small green books. Yeah, she is one of the options I do have for the CM, which will train sometime this week or sometime next week. Don't know exactly when, but sometime soon. But congrats. I don't know though. I'm assuming this was new, because you didn't really sound negative about it. So I'm gonna assume it was new. Then officially hit 120k carats, and side game still hasn't released a top priority pickup. Uma. Insert man with stick meme. Come on. And then Nova says, you are the new Nova for how much you have and not pulling. At this rate, Espoir City isn't mandatory. I think it's the fact that Espoir City didn't release it, the fact that he didn't pull. I think I think that should have been the point here. Espoir City wasn't released, or any of the others that he mentioned, therefore he ain't pulling. At least that's what it seemed like. It seemed, unless it was like a card he really needs or wants. Really needs that one that he wants, I guess. Because you could need a card, but not exactly want it at the moment. So yep, let's go get checked. So yeah. And for the most part, I could say he pretty much is kind of just like you. We could call him a mini Nova. A mini Nova. Because actually, don't think any of us has really pulled a new Uma since, like, actually went for it. I'm not too sure. Oh no, you did go for Verxina. So did Eugen. I don't know about Tanoki. I don't remember who was the last character Tanoki pulled for, but it does seem that way, that you guys are pretty much on par. But I feel like a lot of us are just chilling for the most part. So I don't know. Me, I'm just here chilling. Skipped out on a few Umas, but I did try a little bit with the tickets and all that. Oh, I haven't used this yet. That's not good. That'll be definitely not good if this run turns out to be on the better side. Other than that, thank you, Tanoki, for all the comments, and Nova for replying. Appreciate it as always. And with that being said, that's going to be pretty much it for all the comments. Yeah, because it doesn't look like anything updated. So, thank you, Tanoki, Eugen, Nova, and Rick for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. And now let's go finish off this training, because we are pretty much almost there. We're almost halfway through the 3rd year. I say that because we are in the 3rd month. We are a couple turns off from the summer training, so yeah, we're almost there. But will we get an S for medium? I don't even know if we did. We can also get an S in the turf. I think turf as well. And maybe leader. Maybe. I think because of my Teo parent. So we'll see. Give me the one I want. It didn't. So I shall just grab that one. Please give me medium distance for S. Please. Unless I already have it and I just didn't see it. Because I don't remember. So I'm pretty sure I didn't see it. Oh. I saw the medium. I saw the leader one. I didn't see the middle one. Yep, we got it for leader and medium. Nice. Actually, we'll take this opportunity to rest. That way I can use more of it. Since the rainbows weren't too good, it was just in the 20s. More or less, it's not that great, but I'll take it. I do want to at least rest one more time. So I can get 2 more left, which I'll try to do towards the end. I'll take any good rainbow trainings now because it'll get me closer to better stats. At least a more comfortable amount of stats. Do I need to use it one more time? I do. So I will do this one. So I can rest next turn. Do I need to? Not necessarily, but it is a summer training, so I'm still gonna. Unless no, I want to try and get the dates done, so I'm gonna do that. Kind of got sidetracked earlier and forgot about the dates for what it seemed like, because I didn't get to train or use one of them right before the end of the first summer training, which is why we started the summer training with low stamina. That was all my fault, but oh well. But oh well. If we can get all good trainings in the summer for the other stats, and then we can focus on speed towards the end, I think we'll be able to run away with a decent Gentildonna. Decent and as in hopefully usable. Hopefully usable. Yes, I want that one. Summer training. I can't say no to this because it's helping two stats. But will I regret it? No, because I could bring up stamina with it. Or guts with it. What if I train stamina? You looking for a good wise one? This one? It's decent. Ooh. But I'm gonna have to do that one. Alright, give me a wise training. Give me a wise training and please don't fail it. It's decent, it's decent. I think I would have to rest unless it's a good wise. That's decent. Not gonna lie, that's decent. I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just do it. Our speed is getting closer to the lower point I want it to be in. Okay, we'll take this opportunity to rest. And hopefully we can do that last date somewhere before the last training. Hopefully. Hopefully. Gimme didn't. It didn't. Move that one because I didn't want to use that one, but I had no choice earlier. Can we go to the next turn now? Thank you. I will do this. Only because it'll get me to a comfortable spot for speed, and power I'll have to worry less. Or not worry at all. I forgot what Gentildonna gives. Give me a sec. Which one does Gentildonna give? Okay, she gives a medium distance one. I'll take it. She totally does the Japan Cup, huh? And then she does the Arima Kinen. So I would probably have to rest now if I want to get the dates out of the way. Yeah. Yeah, Guts is already not gonna make it. Because I didn't really do any trainings like this to it because I was focusing on the others, to be quite honest. I think I will do the rest option. Honestly, probably didn't need to. But I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. The run. I can get Wise up. That's not a problem. And then Guts would be the only one pretty much that didn't make it at 1200, which if that's gonna be the case, I might as well try the power card instead. If I do the Wise one. Maybe even here. No, because I need to get checked, so I need to borrow the Wise card. Wow, we're not even getting that much Wise out of this. That sucks. But I'm gonna just try my best. If I can somehow still get Wise to 1200 from there, because it's at the lower end of 1000. Needs to be a little bit higher if I'm not mistaken. So this run is kind of, it could have had potential. It had potential. I think if I had maybe done, like in the first, right before the first summer training, maybe if I had rested instead. But I had forgotten to check for the summer training coming up. That's my fault. That's my fault. But I think for this CM, I think I'll try to do as many off-camera runs. Only because I do have a lot of options to choose from. So if I do somehow train someone off camera, then that lessens my options for the videos. Which is technically a kind of a good thing. Because then it gives me more of a focus on who I should focus on training over here, while also, at least that's how I feel about it. I don't know. Because I do have a lot of decisions to choose from. Whether it's Gentildonna or Ferv, KO, Kita, Cap, Agnes Tachyon, Grand Cheval or Cheval Grand, however you want to call her. Who else can I train? There are other options I can train. I'm just not really naming them. Like I could do Ramino again. If I wanted to. Why am I doing this? We're just gonna lose because I didn't give her skills. Fine. It's fine. We got time. We got time. Yeah, that should have brought in Wise close to 1100. Or over 1100 if we had gotten stats prior to it. I'm not too sure. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't make it. Yeah, because it was too low when it was in the thousands. But I guess I'll just pick. I'll pick the skills and we'll end the video from there. But let me just do these real quick. Ooh. Well, we would have gotten more skill points if we had one, right? So I guess it's alright. It's alright if we don't get all the ones I want. Because we won't be using her. Unfortunately. Now let's do this and that. This one is at least a 2000, right? Let me just look just to be sure. It's been a while, so I don't exactly remember completely. So I'm just gonna go to safe route and look. Yeah, and at least 2000. And then this other two in races between 2400 and 25. I believe we are at 24, so yeah. I'll take those two. Good to know. Good to know. And with that, let's go see if we can get a okay parent out of her. UD3, it's alright. Can we get a okay one? It's alright. It's alright. Nothing special. But we ended off with 1836 speed, which is okay. 1333 stamina. I did say 1400. 1210 power, 943 guts. Could be more if I had trained on it a little bit. And if I got a little bit more stamina. And at 1172 on wise, so yeah, we need to be at least like in the 1140s. Or I guess 1130s. 1130s or 1140s in this case. If you want to get 1200. Or at least a little over UG 1200. And then we got double S or just S's on leader and medium. Would have been a good one, but obviously the stats didn't make the cut. So with that being said, guys, I do need to get this video edited and uploaded. So that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys did make it this far in this video, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know who you guys are planning to bring into the CM. It doesn't have to be 3. You could name me all your choices that you're training, all the UMA's options you're trying to train. And if there's anything else you guys do want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below, as long as appropriate, or I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is also down in the description. There's a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give it a search, hit request join, it'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or to the circle request channel. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.